Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Craven, and this is Tommy Gun Witches. Yeah, this is a pixelated point and click, mystery whodunit kind of thing. It's on Itch.io. A whodunit with witches. In Tommy Gun Witches, you play as a detective who investigates crimes committed by witches, gremlins, devils, you get the picture. Witches were banished to another dimension, yet some have managed a superstitious return. A recent murder oddly mirrors their distinctive methods. It's up to you to unravel the threads of the enigmatic murder puzzle. Tommy Gun Witches is a short retro point-and-click adventure with pixel art graphics that incorporates elements of narrative fiction, walking simulator, and visual novel. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Blop. And new game. I'm jolted awake by my, by my phone going off. It's the boss, the chief inspector. The man's well sloshed, just like any other night. Something's up. Meet me at room 12 of the Zephyr Lodge Motel. He slurs between swigs. The door's unlocked. I'll be right there. I wonder if it's another case of a black cat suspected of being with a witch in hiding. Or of being a witch in hiding. With the economy going down faster than a roller coaster with faulty brakes, tensions are rising. And people are seeing witches everywhere. And yet, in all my 12 years of service at the Bureau of Witchcraft and Anomaly Control, I've only encountered 3 witches. I down my coffee in one gulp, retrieve my sentinel uniform, from under the bed and head out. Ah, the Zephyr Lodge Motel, as grimy and decrepit as I remember. A den of swindlers, hacksters, and hustlers. My boss, well into his 6th or 7th beer, is engrossed in a black and white western. Chief Inspector Dunn. Lucas, you're finally here. This time, it's the real deal. I believe we've got a live one. Ugh, not another black cat then. I don't believe so. Dustin Heights 9. Neighbor reported a scream. The police found the guy dead in his room. Someone had taken out his intestines. To top it off, the body was reeking of sulfuric acid. Guess it's clear we ain't chasing no black cat this time around. Where's the body now? At the morgue, but check the guy's room first. With your visor, you might discover hidden evidence. Of course. The witch left behind, the kind the police won't find. Anything peculiar about this guy, making him a target? Not that we can tell. The poor sod, Anthony Maxwell, pushed papers for a plastics company. A filing clerk? He achieved an unexpected milestone, becoming the first ever filing clerk on a witch's hit list. Who would have thought the plastic supply business packs such a thrilling perils? Okay. You still here, Lucas? On my way out, Chief Inspector. A brief tutorial. Left click objects to interact with them. A brightly lit detective icon indicates additional interactions. Okay. Access the map by left clicking on the map icon at the bottom right of the screen. Okay, so I'll be over here somewhere. Hover over the bag icon at the bottom left, which is under me. Okay. It's not actually here yet. Press the escape key. My plate keeps moving. Escape key for options or click on the cog icon at the top left. Okay. Options. Okay. Return. What do we got? We have map. So here's where we are. So we met our boss here. We can go up there. Inventory unveils hidden witch items. The visor hasn't picked up anything beyond what I can already see. Okay. Soft-boiled egg. Does the egg repel witchcraft? What are you babbling about? It's my dinner. Your 1 a.m. dinner, Chief? That's what I'm going to follow up with this beer with. Mind if I take this Western cassette? I'm gonna help with your investigation? I doubt it. Well, and keep your paws off my movie, Sentinel. Chief Inspector Dunn always wears his witch-detecting visor. It's been ages since he last tangled with one, but he's dead set on staying prepared. The man's been hitting the bottle again. That's not a bottle, that's a can. Running witch and anomaly control across 4 states will drive any man to drink. If the witches start crawling out of the woodwork and causing havoc like they did during the riots of '68, we're in for a wild ride. Okay. I think that's all I can do here. So let's go ahead and head up to Dustin Heights 9. Dustin Heights 9 was clean. Too clean for a murder scene. Not a single spattering of blood tainted the floor, bed, or curtains. And the smell of the sulfuric acid failed to linger in the air. Huh. It was evident that the killer, be it witch or otherwise, sought to make a statement through a careful execution of violence. This was not an act of passion, but one carried out by a cold, calculated mind. Regardless, this was the appearance they intended to leave. No, fuck. Sorry. Should the culprit be a witch? My visor ought to uncover some proof. Okay. Let's check everything before. Murder victims, let's check everything before I put the visor on. Murder victims often have strange things stashed among their undergarments. Anthony's no exception. A photo found tucked away at the back of the drawer depicts a witch named Mion Chirp, as stated in the text on its reverse side. Glancing over her shoulder, she appears to be a young woman in her 20s, displaying the characteristic vibrant green skin of a typical witch. Oh, so like they actually do have like very bright green skin, like in Wizard of Oz. Or like old like swamp hag. Just what was her connection to Anthony? Chair. Given the chair a good once over, I don't find any unusual marks or stains of blood. Okay. The bed hasn't been slept in. There isn't a single drop of blood on the sheet or any sign of a struggle. Whoever did old Anthony didn't care to surprise him in his sleep. Okay. Curtain. Thick green curtains let none of the streetlight penetrate. Speculating here, but I'd say it's not a case of someone prizing their privacy too much. Anthony feared being watched, but why? Why would anyone be so interested in a file clerk to take to spying on him? Alright, so I think that's... So I have curtain, chair, bed, dresser, that's all done. Okay. A witch looking over her shoulder. Here, let me move my face cam. Some people get really upset when I have to fiddle with stuff. Like mid-recording, but it's like, I'm just a man. I'm just a man. I'm just a wee boy. All right, there we go. Also, how am I looking? I feel like I'm very dark over here. So let's push this back. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Check this. Yeah. Such a fucking idiot. All right. Stop it. Boop. Goggles. I knew my visor would piece together the whole scene at Dustin Heights 9, but nothing prepared me for this. There's no doubt Anthony Maxwell was done in by a witch. Strangely enough, she ditched her Tommy gun and mask. That's practically unheard of. So wait, witches use Tommy guns? The mask looks sick. A witch's mask, huh? Witches do have a flair for theatrics when it comes to their crime scenes. But discarding their precious mask? That's a rare move for them. Typically, they leave behind a firecracker or a grenade. A warning they'll strike again with their trademark violence. The only time a witch parts with her mask is if she's calling it quits. But this case seems different. This murder holds a special significance for the perpetrator. It wasn't just another job. It was the grand finale she'd been preparing for. Okay. Okay, so I can't pick it up. Witch's Tommy gun. Now that's a strange sight. While witches leave various items as calling cards at murder scenes, I've never known any to abandon their weapon of choice like this. It could mean this witch is renouncing her violent ways and disavowing her coven. But still, an event hasn't occurred since Goblarding's defection. Such an event hasn't occurred since Goblarding's defection in the 19th century. This witch must have a really good reason for leaving behind her prized possession. At this point, it's reasonable to assume a witch has been involved with Anthony's murder. The photo hidden in the drawer suggests he may have known a witch personally, who may or may not have been the murderer. I believe I've learned enough to share my findings with the inspector. I'd better head back. Yeah, because I think everything else... Okay. Yeah, everything else is good. Take that off. Oh, I guess I can't take it off. It's always on. Sup, Chief? Okay, nothing new here. I dug up proof pointing to a witch's hand in Anthony Maxwell's murder. The witches can't leave well enough alone. Banishing them to another dimension didn't stop them. They're like stubborn weeds pushing back through the cracks. Implacable is what they are. So what is it you found? A witch's mask and a witch's Tommy gun. Also found a snap of a young witch tucked away. Witches don't usually abandon their Tommy guns or masks. It's like breaking a sacred rule for them. And that photo of the witch, she's a young woman. That means she was born post-banishment in that otherworldly hellhole. Makes it quite the mystery then. How did Anthony get mixed up with her? If there's anyone who knows anything about the so-called new witches, it's those dealers who traffic witches, narcotics into our dimension. They know what's what. Madeline's one such dealer disguised herself as a juice vendor on Tutbury Avenue. Paying her a visit might just pay off. Okay. I think that's all I can do. Beer? Mind if I snag a beer, sir? We're on duty, Sentinel. Heavens, what is the force coming to? Alright, let's go to Tutbury. Tutbury Avenue. Oh, are you the person that's pretending to be a human? Tutbury Avenue. Oh wait, no, they're the smuggler. Aren't what they seem. And everybody's got some secret going on. Every politician taken out in the past 10 years has managed to anger a mobster rooted in this place. So it's no surprise that when witches sought ways to sneak from the dimension they'd been banished to, back into this world, their accomplices were traced down to this location. Now, it's time to have a little chat with Madeline. So this is Thunder. Pomegranates and grapefruit. Hi, Thunder. This guy's been giving me the eye since I arrived. Maybe I should talk to him. Good evening. Enjoying your beer? What's it to ya? Just making conversation. He's pretty evasive. Okay. Hi, Madeline. Should I put on my goggles? Let's talk to people first, then do the goggles. How much is a pomegranate? The pomegranates themselves are not for sale. You buy the juice. How about I pay double for what it's worth? Triple the price might do it. It's a deal. Oh, so I got a pomegranate. Bursting with juices. Delicious. All right. Let's throw that on. Okay, nothing's changed. Madeline. Locating Madeline proved to be a straightforward task. Her juice stand has been a fixture in this spot for over a decade, vending pomegranate and grape juice, and occasionally discreetly offering other substances to select customers. Judging from her face, I can tell that she's still concerned about the contagious Luciferian outbreak that swept through the city last year. Now, I only need to figure out what I could make her talk, okay? Good evening, or shall I say good night? Anything exotic on offer? Today's exotic feature is yesterday's highlight, pomegranate and grapefruit juice. Well, that's suspicious. Two delights in one. Pomegranate it is. There you go. Luck's on your side. It's tomorrow's specialty too. Funny how luck has favored me lately. That time I nabbed the crocodile killer. Turns out he was also the infamous jaw splitter. Looks like I've captured your interest. Excellent. The moment I laid eyes on you, I knew exactly who you were. Oh. Was it the gleam in my eye that gave me away? It was the gait, confident and brisk, like you have no fear of being mugged around here. Now that the masks are down, I'd appreciate it if you could glance at this photo of me on chirp. Of one me on chirp? Oh, that's... Wait, who got killed? Who's me on chirp? Is that the witch? Yeah, the photo of the young witch. That's a witch. What makes you think I know her? It's a young witch. Most likely, not born here, but brought from the nightmarish dimension we banished the witches to. Damn. So we basically like fucked them over really bad. And I've heard that information spreads quickly to you if a witch comes through. And if I told you that I've seen her, then I'd be very interested to learn more about her. Especially in connection to the murder of a file clerk that occurred earlier tonight. Murder? I can assure you she's not involved in anyone's murder. Oh, and how can you be so certain? Because she's deceased. So, unless you believe believe dead witches return as ghosts, she's not your culprit. Dead? Indeed, deceased. And that's all I know. Are you sure? Good idea. Best show her the photo when I talk to her. Oh. I'm grasping at straws here. Okay. Here you go, one fruit. What was I thinking? Here you go. That can't be right. Okay, so... I guess... Tutbury Ave, Zephyr Lodge. No, I don't want your beer. Ready for this? Madeline believes Meon Chirp's dead. Oh, is she now? She got any hard evidence to back that up? To back that thing up? None that she has presented. Well, this might just hand us a motive. Another witch could have knocked off Anthony Maxwell out of vengeance. Speaking of the devil, the morgue's got the body prepped. I think you need to head over and examine it for secrets. See what else you can find. I am all over it. All right. What am I thinking? All right. Okay. Gotta make sure he hasn't transformed. So there's morgue in Tutbury Ave. Oh, this is where I talked to them, right? Okay, so Dustin Heights 9, this is where I found the body, or the stuff. All right, let's go to the morgue. Hey, buddy. Ah, the morgue. Some weeks it's my second home. Beating even the bar. And those are the weeks I'd rather forget. Last Tuesday, someone's tongue put on a fireworks show. They say it's the handiwork of a local devil making a comeback. At the morgue, surprises come packaged in all shapes and sizes. Okay. Freezer C. There are 3 bodies in here. The first one belongs to Benjamin Feiss. Benjamin Feiss? According to his file, he never washed his hair. You nasty. Icky. Eventually, corrosive acid formed on it and eroded his head away. The second one belongs to Sean Dolan, who was crushed by a falling bookshelf. Ouch. The third body belongs to an unidentified individual. Cause of death unknown. Crematorium. Some necromancers persist in taunting and hurling insults even after death. This is when the crematorium proves to be quite advantageous. I doubt they have roast beef stashed away in here. Nope, a couple of bodies. What the fuck? Okay, hey buddy. First one belongs to Iago Ellsworth. Let's see how he ended up here. It reads, Bargain Bud's Polar Bear Challenge Regional Runner-Up. Just 5 minutes short of a lifetime supply of bacon-flavored diet cream soda. The second body belongs to Philip der Geist. Apparently, he was involved in a bizarre root beer incident. Okay. Seems like some of the freezers are big enough to hold 3 bodies. The first one belongs to Jap, who apparently died from eating too much candy. Bummer. I can relate. Why do I get burpy when I talk so much? Second body belongs to Jay Holmes. It says he choked on his own laughter. When my time comes, that's how I like to go. The third body belongs to Chad Armstrong. Damn, Chad, you're hot. It says he was crushed by a 16-ton weight. Damn, Chad, you flat. Mushed. And that's why I never go to the gym. The light is already on, casting luminance upon... Okay. Majority of the items here are intended for post-mortem care. One item stands out. The pathologist might utilize chlorhexidine gluconate solution for personal disinfection. The label indicates ultra. This could be the most potent disinfectant on the market. Might be of use. And of course, I'll just help myself to this scalpel here. So I'm robbing this dude? I'm just taking all of his shit? You never know when it might prove useful. Okay, so I took exceptional germ killer and a scalpel. Okay. I'll handle it. Okay, when slicing is needed. No! Don't slice him up. Exhaust fan. Fan isn't running right now. They probably switch it on when there is a need to handle an odor buildup. Okay. Pathologist report reveals the presence of 13.45, so 45 millimeter ACP bullets. And Anthony Maxwell's stomach. So do they mean actual stomach, like he ate them? Or he was just shot in the gut? This fits my expectations thus far, which is typically target their victims with an odd number of bullets. And the caliber of the bullets point to a Tommy gun as the likely killing weapon, or likely weapon. The greater the number of bullets found, the more fervent the witch's rage. Whatever Anthony had done, he must have really pissed off that witch. The report's final section details his last meal, comprising of squid, crab, and lobsters. So he had seafood dinner. Gross. Like, I think squid's so nasty. Like, if you like it, like, congratulations. I think it's so gross. It's something with the texture. It's like eating like a fried rubber band. Ugh. And the octopus tentacle sushi, where it's just like this piece of purple flesh. There's a local fish market where all 3 can be found. A visit might be in order. Okay. Beyond this, the report offers no further insights. Advisor hadn't picked up anything. All right. Guess I'll leave. Bye. So once we go over to seafood market. Let's go over. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Nope. You want that? Throw this in their face? Ah! Alright. Let's go to seafood market, or let's go talk to the boss again. I'm gonna talk to him like after every little stop. 32 channels and absolutely nothing to watch. Oh my god. Grasping at straws. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Oh, not there. Seafood market. Hello. Look at these little lobsters. And look at this nasty guy. Disgusting. Ugh. They're cool looking, but ugh. I was never a fan of lobsters. These ones seem like they are trying to escape. I've only ever had crabs in the form of crab cakes. Apparently their claws are highly desired by occultists. The squids are used to be a hard pass for me. The slimy texture was a deal breaker. Yeah, I've grown fond of them. Shall I pack you one for the crate? Or from the crate? Yes, please. Oh, so I got a squid? Octopus? Ew! Yeah. Fan switched off, likely because it's 2 a.m. and the sweltering heat of midday has subsided. Okay. Crates. Not sure what she stores in those crates, but my guess is more of the same. Okay. Good evening. Quite interesting selection you have here. Do you often get many customers at this hour? You'd be surprised. It's not uncommon for someone to wake up in the middle of the night. Remember, his mother-in-law is coming in a few hours. What? And they desperately need to prepare crab soup because that just happens to be her favorite dish. At 2 a.m.? That seems far-fetched. At 2 a.m., I don't even dream about my mother-in-law. Which, incidentally, I don't have. Okay. Though there was that one time I woke up at 4 a.m. craving squid. What's a different voice I can give her?
And what did you do about that?
I polished off the last of the vanilla ice cream. It was either that or that unidentifiable browning thing in the back of the freezer. Honestly, I couldn't tell what it used to be. But captivating as my culinary adventures are, that's not why I'm here tonight. Earlier today, a man made a curious purchase: squid, lobster, and crabs. Does that ring a bell?
This is a seafood market. Squid, lobster, and crabs are in high demand. Plenty of people buy them.
All three at once? That's quite a seafood feast.
It's not too unusual. We get customers like that from time to time.
All right, let's narrow it down. I'm talking about a man in his late 30s with unruly brown hair. He bought squid, lobster, and crabs all together today.
I think I know who you're talking about. But what's it to you? You a copper?
Close enough. I'm a sentinel.
Sentinel? Poking around a seafood market? Are you expecting to find gremlins or something?
We're maybe not gremlins, no, but I can't ignore the possibility of something else lurking around. What can you tell me about that man?
There's nothing much to tell. He arrived around 8 p.m., pointed out the seafood he wanted, paid, left.
Did he appear anxious or uneasy in any way?
If anything, he seemed lifeless, expressionless, you know?
Was he alone?
Nah, he had a woman with him.
Interesting. Can you describe her appearance?
I couldn't tell you even if I wanted to. She wore a cloak that concealed most of her face. I assumed it was due to the Luciferian pandemic.
Huh. So there's this weird virus going around called Luciferian. That's the second time they mentioned it. And the other lady was wearing a mask because of it. Huh.
You know how some folks still cover themselves up?
I doubt that was a medical cloak. I suspect it served another purpose.
You don't think she was...
I'm not jumping to any conclusions at the moment. Thank you for your cooperation. So it appears Anthony spent the evening with a mysterious woman. Now the question is, was it the one that ended his life or someone else entirely? The chief inspector would undoubtedly want to know about this. Okay, it's nothing different. Might need a different approach, okay? Would you like that? Would you like to die? No? How about you? All right, see ya. What's up, boss? Let's check you out. Okay. I don't want your beer. Anthony's last meal was a seafood feast. I hit up the seafood market. Turns out he'd been in the company of a woman wrapped in a cloak.
A cloak? Then we have a potential witch.
That's my suspicion as well.
It's time to turn up the heat on Madeline. If a witch has resurfaced in our dimension, and a dangerous one at that, Madeline likely knows more than she's revealed. I think you should pay her another visit.
I'm already on the move. Okay. Bye. Let's go back to here. Let's talk to you. Okay. Juice. Is there anything else around here I need to look at? I think that's it. Hello again, Madeline. Hope you're up for a little more chat. I can't remember the voice I gave them. I've already told you everything, Sentinel. Consider this. Helping me could bring justice to the victim. Sorry, I've just got nothing more to add. She remains tight-lipped, but maybe a softer touch will do the trick. That man over there has been keeping an eye on me. Maybe he's got some answers for me. Hey there, enjoying a drink? Seems like you've been bothering the lady over there. Can't you let her do her thing in peace? Bothering? I'm in the trail of a murder case. You wouldn't happen to know anything about any shady business that went down today, would you? I don't know anything, man. That's very convenient, Mr. Call me Thunder. So, Thunder. I bet you know something. Or you wouldn't be chatting me up. Maybe I'm just killing time. Maybe there ain't much for us downtrodden souls to do in the city. So, you're bored, huh? Is that what you're saying? Could be. All right then. Doesn't look like we're gonna get far with this conversation. Okay, so nothing different. So I can't stab him. Can't show her the picture. Or show him the picture. All right. A softer approach. Yeah, she won't look at the picture. Good idea. Better show her the picture when I talk to her, but I did. Squid. I think that's all I can do with her. So let's go ahead and go back to the lodge.
These witches scheming their return. Still here, Lucas? Weren't you heading to Tutbury Avenue for a little chat with Madeline?
Bitch, I did! Alright, so I gotta do something else with them. Freaking he's got info. Looks like he's itching for a bit of excitement before he's willing to spill the beans. Can't be right. The movie's ended. The chief is now engrossed in a sports broadcast. I see you finished watching the movie.
Now I'm catching up on yesterday's big game. Or ball game, or whatever.
Mind if I borrow the cassette?
Sure, just make sure it's back by tomorrow. I don't want to deal with any late fees.
Okay. I have the cassette. I don't need the VHS case itself. Passes for home entertainment. Okay. So he's looking for a little, this guy said he's looking for a little action. So here, you want tape? Got a VCR? Got 4 of them. Who has Vor VC? Anyway, here you go. Gunslingers and Sweethearts in the Wild West. The latest in home entertainment. Isn't that Quentin Tarantino's latest flick? Been a while since I've seen a good movie, thanks. Now, let's talk about what you don't know about what happened earlier today. Well, I don't have much to offer. Only that some folks miss their old homes. Go on. And others take pity on them, helping them cross over. That's what I expected. You see, some folks give so much, they forget to take care of themselves. So, when they finally head to the pharmacy as such, they can't find what they need due to the shortages. Gets a person mighty anxious, doesn't it? I reckon it might. From Thunder's tangled words, I gather Madeline's been facing difficulties and acquiring her pharmacy supplies lately. Oh, okay. Here you go. Looks like the Luciferian plague still has you concerned. With over 1 million lives lost to that dreadful disease, I won't be taking any chances. That's why I thought you might find this helpful. It's the most potent disinfectant around. The stuff pathologists use. Thank you. Your thoughtfulness is much appreciated. Safety first, especially considering your line of work. Ain't that the truth? I was wondering if you'd be more inclined to talk to me now. All right, what do you need to know? I've got reason to believe a witch, or maybe even two, have recently crossed over to our dimension. One of them might be linked to a murder that occurred today. For a Sentinel, you don't seem to know much about witches, do you? They are a pretty secret bunch. They're a pretty secret bunch. There we go. Witches leave a hidden message engraved on the hearts of their victims. Ah, do I have to cut him open? They utter fiery words that leave an invisible verse behind. You'll need to cut it out and burn it with a bloodless crimson liquid. Oh, okay, so burn it with the pomegranate juice. Got it. Then a dark substance will reveal the verse left behind. This might give you the answers you seek. A rather dark method, but I appreciate your help, Madeline. Okay. Morgue, let's... All right, time to dig deep. Anthony's heart. I can almost feel its final beat. What should I do next? I retrieve the heart as the first step. Now the second step is to soak it with a bloodless crimson liquid. Done. Not quite yet. Oh, now I... Fingers crossed. There. The heart has been burned. I hope this does the trick, or Madeline and I will need to have a serious talk. The squid's ink seems to have done the trick. A fiery message has appeared on the heart. It reads, "Faceless, I play a role. Kiss me to stir my soul." Faceless, I play a role. I wonder what that means. Faceless, I play a role. I guess let's go back. Faceless, I play a role. Must have been a reference to the mask? Really? I randomly clicked on that. I meant to go talk to the inspector. The second part reads, "Kiss me to stir my soul." Kissing a witch's mask. Let's just get it done with. Tastes just like I would have expected. Well, oh wait.
Well, look who's woken me up with a kiss.
A real sleeping beauty, huh? Now tell me, where's your owner?
Hold on, Sentinel. Don't rush me. You know a witch's mask likes to take her time. If you hurry her, she can get unpredictable.
If you don't, you don't intimidate me, mask. If you don't want me to chuck you in the crematorium too, you better start talking.
Oh my. You'd reckon folks would fear masks more, seeing as our wearers commune with the devil.
That voice just fucked me up. That hurt. Why did I do that? My eyes are watering and shit. All you masks are alike. Talking without end. Why'd your wearer go after Anthony Maxwell? What did he ever do to deserve her attention? Ah, that's something you'll have to ask her yourself, my dear Sentinel. Where can I find her?
I could tell ya, but where's the fun in that? Instead, I'll share a verse of my own. Decipher it, and you'll learn her whereabouts. Let's see if you can crack this. Better put your thinking cap. Twirl the skull and boil a gull. Then sing and scorn and blow the horn.
That's a pretty easy one.
Is it, Sentinel?
Your wearer left this poor excuse of a riddle with you. She's clearly wanted me to find her.
So what's the answer then?
The verse points to the old Cowling mansion, once owned by Ivan Cowling, a renowned theater actor famous for starring in Blackburn's plays. The different lines refer to Blackburn's most notable works. Twirl the Skull refers to The Undertaker. Boil a Gull is about the fisherman, where the protagonist contracts the dreaded Boyle's disease. And Sing and Scorn must be referring to the jester. And Blow the Horn. The last part's obviously about De Horn, the actor's former surname. I have to go blow him? I mean, I can. You're both a sentinel and a scholar. Oh, both sentinel and a scholar. Aren't ya? Quite impressive. Right then, time to catch up with your wearer. Pass on my regards, sentinel. I take the gun. Okay. All right, later, dude. I guess let's go talk to the chief. I've got a hunch on where that witch might be lurking. I'm gonna go check it out.
That's the spirit. I'm sure you'll do a splendid job.
You don't fancy come along?
Why bother? I'm confident you can handle one troublemaking witch, Sentinel.
All right. You want a heart? Let's see. Cowling Mansion. The door to the abandoned Cowling Mansion creaked open, so I let myself in. It looked as I expected. Peeling paint. This looks fine. This looks fine. Missing floorboards. There's a bed, and it's made. There's a painting on the wall. Like, what are you talking about? Missing floorboards and a musty smell from the moldy wallpaper. Again, it looks fine. Most of the mansion was dark, except for one room on the second floor, the third door on the left. Surprisingly, that room was in excellent condition. Oh, okay, so this is that room. As if someone cared to keep it livable. I have a feeling I'm not alone. Hi! This hasn't been much of a hide and seek, has it? Ah, you finally arrived. This night's been dragging on forever. It isn't this night you should be fretting about. It's the night they'll burn you at the stake. There's that too. So, before I ask the all-important question of why you did it, who are you? My name's Biera. Any kin to Mion Chirp? Mion was my younger sister. She's dead then? Has been, for 3 months now. You've left a crumb trail of clues from the scene of the crime to here. You wanted to get caught for the murder of Anthony Maxwell. Want doesn't quite capture it. I reckoned if I can't escape, might as well allow myself to get caught than live in hiding. Hiding doesn't suit me. Why'd you do it? Anthony offered a way to blend in for those witches who sneaked back from the other dimension. No more would they need to hide their faces to conceal they were witches. They could don special plastic masks. He made that would fit like a glove. Slap it on, and no one be the wiser. I wonder if any of the people that I've met so far are one of these witches. My sister got enchanted by the idea of leaving that hellish dimension, so she got one for herself. But Anthony wasn't doing us witches any favors, you see. Soon enough, the witches wearing his mask became sick and started dying, one after the other. First, blood poured from their mouths, then their eyes. My sister had endured 3 days and 3 nights before she succumbed. Anthony poisoned the masks. He didn't want the witches returning. He wanted them dead. Any proof to back that up? Anthony meticulously penned down his plan in his diary, which I have with me. I'm sure you have the means to confirm his handwriting. Leafing through the diary. That devil. Are you taking me in now, Sentinel? Not that I'm in a hurry to see the stake, but I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. Pack up your things, including your Tommy gun and mask from Anthony's apartment, and go. Go where, Sentinel? Back to the other dimension. That option is not available to me, Sentinel. You see, while we witches figured out a way to travel here, the trick doesn't work when we want to go back. Stay here then. Besides me, no one knows where to find you. Retrieving your Tommy gun and mask from Anthony's place will put you at risk. I'll fetch those for you. But then, you better hide well. I don't want to ever see you or hear about you ever again. You're doing this for me? Why? There's no justice for witches, only justice against witches. They'll burn you if I turn you in, no matter what Anthony did. Rest assured, if I find out that this diary's a forgery, I'll come back for you. Goodbye, Bira. Stay low and keep out of trouble. Cute. Yeah, that was a cute little point and click mystery game. Not really a mystery. Basically, it's like move in a straight line, or like you move forward the entire time. The only like real puzzle there was the heart thing, the medication thing, and then also finding out that tape. But I liked it. I liked this. I thought the story was cool. The idea of witches being like banished to a different dimension, some kind of like fairy tale virus going around. Yeah, that was really cool. And also I think the developer has another game. Let me look. Yeah, they made another game called, if you enjoyed this game, try out something they made called Elsewhere in the Night. Yeah. And it looks like this. Yeah, I'll check it out. Well, cool. 1 hour, goddamn. If you enjoyed this game, yeah, cool. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any recommendations for stuff I should check out, please let me know. I have a bunch of other games lined up after this. They're all a little bit shorter than what I've been playing. Yeah, cool. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon. It really helps. And leave a like. Goodbye.